Hello and welcome to another live English. Hello and welcome to another live AM language lesson with me, Richie. Uh, Today I'm trying to look a little bit Christmassy. I don't have a Christmas top. I do have this very nice top from Peru, which is a little bit Christmassy. But I don't think I'm doing a very good job at looking Christmassy at the moment. So I've tried to be a bit more Christmassy today. I hope everyone is doing well. Good afternoon. Arena F, welcome to today's lesson. Thank you very much for joining. So yesterday we had quite a lesson yesterday on English humor, and today we are going to look at other ways, really. So stop being repetitive. There are lots of ways to say certain things, and sometimes we can be just a little bit too repetitive. So today we are going to try and be less repetitive, really, in various ways. I'm sorry that I'm a little bit late, but well, I was 3 minutes late. But we're now up and running. So it might take a couple of minutes for people to join. Just to remind you, tomorrow, in Thursday's lesson tomorrow, we are going to look at the topic of to improve your spelling. So that's what we're going to look at tomorrow. And then Friday, we have Music English, Christmas Songs Week 2. So those are the two lessons to come this week. And then we are entering the third week of Christmas next week. And I'm currently looking to see what I'm going to do for lessons over the Christmas period. And how many lessons I'm going to give during that period. I'm very pleased to say, though, that quite a few, there will be some new videos to be uploaded. Videos that talk about our general English course, our IELTS course, and our business English course. I'm very pleased to say that, good afternoon, De Burke. Welcome to today's lesson. Thank you for joining. I'm very pleased to say that this year, even though we have had the problem of COVID-19, our IELTS students have done a fantastic job. I think all of our IELTS students who have taken the exam this year have actually achieved their IELTS goals, which is fantastic. The general English course as well. I'm very pleased to say that even though there's been obviously the difficulty of coronavirus, the period when we had to just teach solely online, I'm very pleased to say that we've been able to get back to giving lessons in a physical classroom, which is so important. You can't. I mean, online is good and it has its place, but it can never really fully replace the physical classroom, or actually being in the place as well, meeting people physically and enjoying the place. And as for business English, I think there's a lot of interesting developments with business English, and I think next year we're going to see some improvement in technology in the classroom, which will allow us to really improve the quality of lessons as well. So I think 2021 is definitely looking like it could be quite a good year. There's a lot of good things from the tuition side that makes us think, okay, even though, coronavirus has been a challenge, it's actually been in some ways a positive to improve our facilities, lessons. So I think there's been, in the end, I think there's been some good positives from it. As for the other sides, the vaccine, people are now having the vaccine, and hopefully, come spring and the summer, people will feel safer to travel. Malta in spring is a lovely place, and especially the summer. It's a hot country, it's the Mediterranean, and the sea around Malta is great. And it usually is very clean as well. There's some great parts. So for 2021, if you haven't been to Malta yet, and you're thinking of where to travel in 2021, I do recommend Malta. And I do recommend that if you are thinking of doing an English course, definitely, definitely look at what we have on offer in 2021. There's some exciting possibilities, and I think I don't know. I don't want to be overly optimistic, but I don't know. I have a good feeling, and I hope everyone who's watching also has a good feeling about 2021. So let's look at it. So stop being repetitive. Let's look at our first task over here. We do have this issue over here. Now we have a linking word, okay, which is because. And because is used an awful lot. It's very easy to use it a little bit too um, it's overused. Let's put it that way. And there are lots of possibilities in terms of the way that we can use alternatives. So let's start off with this first activity. Let's see how you guys do. I'm going to write part of a sentence, well, part of a phrase, which is for because, and then you guys need to tell me which word we can use to complete the linking phrase. I will give you the options underneath. So if I write, for example, as a blank of, okay, I will give you a choice. I might give you the choice of interest, result, or C, ground. And you would then tell me which one you think makes most sense. In this case, it's going to be B, result. So the answer is then as a result of something. Okay. Now I am also going to put this in. There's then the context that we need to put this in. So, for example, I will write an incomplete sentence, and you guys will then have to try and you have to try and put it in the right spot. So I might go for something like this. We had some problems. We couldn't make the sale. Okay, so I would then, let's say, I might post this, okay? We had some problems, we couldn't make the sale. You would then rewrite the sentence and you would then put the linking phrase in the correct place. And in this case, you've got two ways of doing it. Option one, you could write, we had some problems. And as a result, we couldn't make the sale. Option two, you could say, actually, no, there's only option one here. I forgot about that. So you then write the answer like this. And if you get it right, I will tell you that you have got it correct. Okay, so let's begin with the first one. Okay, let's see what you guys go with. Quick note. And okay, so you've got this phrase over here. On the of that. Okay, your options are on the result of that, on the grounds of that, on the interest of that. What do you guys think? I'm going to, let's see. So DeBerk says C. Okay, we'll see what the others say. If not, I'll move on to the, and I'll tell you what the answer is. And then we can have a little look at to see how we can use it as well. So I'll give you guys just another 30 seconds or so, and then I will tell you. Okay, right. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, so let's have a little look. So the answer here is actually B, grounds. So on the grounds of. So let's see how we can use it. So we decide to take all 3 dogs. Okay, so have a little look at this sentence here. Where do you think on the grounds of something goes? We've got, we decided to take all, I forgot the number. I forgot the number over there. Let me do that again. We decided to take all 3 dogs. We decided to, you haven't heard of this phrase before? Excellent. There's something new over here, De Burke. So we decided to take all 3 dogs, comma, that it wasn't fair to leave one of them behind. Now I've put the comma. Where do you think on the grounds of goes in that sentence? Where do you think it goes? So it's a good way. It's a good alternative to because. I've put the comma, so that might help you when trying to think, where does this linking phrase go on the grounds of? Do we use it at the beginning? Do we use it in the middle after the comma, or do we use it at the end of the sentence? So where do you think it goes? It's a good one to know. I do encourage you guys to use it as well. Typically speaking, you will find that a lot of these linking words that we will look at today can be used either at the start or after or in the middle of a sentence, really. So that's what we're looking at over here. I'll give you guys just a couple more seconds and then we'll, okay, so after the comma says De Burke, and you would be right, De Burke, you are right there. So, well done. The correct answer is on the grounds of. On the grounds, actually, here we can just take out of. On the grounds that. I should say that sometimes it should be on the grounds. Did I write on the grounds of? No, I meant on the grounds that. That's what I meant. So, and you guys can use it in different ways. On the grounds of, on the grounds that. You can sometimes change, sometimes use the preposition of, and you can sometimes use that. You could also use this at the start of the sentence. On the grounds that he was late, we have to sack him, for example. So you can use this at the start of the sentence. Let's look at an alternative for because for well, one last time, and then we'll move on to another one. Let's look at this one. And I think this one is an important one to know because it's used a lot, especially in conversation. Something to. So, is it A, because to? B, not to? Or C? Actually, I'm going to go for D as well. We're going to kill two birds with one stone. Two are correct and two are wrong. Which two are correct? Which two are wrong? So you've got because to, not to, thanks to, owing to. Which two do you think might be correct? And then we'll look to see how we can use it. A and C, says De Burke. Okay, so far De Burke is the only one who is responding. So I won't wait, I'll just move on to the next one. Well, De Burke, you are right about C, but wrong about A. The two correct answers here are C. Oh, and Arena F agrees with De Burke. Okay, well, both of you got C correct. So thanks to is one of the answers. The other one is actually D, owing to. And both of them mean because. So how can we use them? So thanks to the weather, we can't go outside. This sounds a little bit sarcastic, really, but we would use it at the start of the sentence. Same with owing to. So owing to the large amount of money lost, comma, we can't go on holiday. So in this case, we can see that we can typically use these at the start of the sentence. We can also use them mid-sentence. So whatever we might be saying. The price has gone up. And thanks to John, we don't have enough money to continue. So you can use them in the middle of the sentence as well. I'm going to write as an incomplete sentence. You guys need to choose either owing to or thanks to, and you need to put it in the right place in this sentence. So let's go with ACs. Owing to the price has gone up. Owing to the price has gone up. Oh, close. Owing to something, the price has gone up. So you could say, owing to the cost of the product at source, the price has gone up. Owing to the new tax law, the price has gone up. So owing to something, something has happened. Okay, so owing to something, something else has happened. That's the way to think about it, the book, if you're going to use it. Have a little look at this, though. Make sure you have a look at this one, okay? So the temperature had been had had been going had been no had been. Deary me, I missed that one. Let me get rid of the previous one as well. Deary me, had been going up a lot recently. So the temperature had been going up a lot recently. Actually, that is also still wrong. And for a really silly reason. That should be has. There we go. So the temperature has been going up a lot recently. And to the problem with the ACs, we can't cool the place. So here you need to, now you can use either owing to or thanks to, but you need to put it somewhere in this sentence in order for it to work. We'll see how you guys do, and then I'll tell you what the answer is. And we'll then look at the next one. Let's see what you guys come out with. So the temperature, so like I said, guys, you need to use thanks to or owing to. You can put it somewhere in the sentence. So on the grounds of the price, I see what you're going for there. Let me help you out here. On the grounds of the price increasing, let's go with increasing, on the grounds of the price increasing, and thanks to the new tax law, we have had to put up our own prices. There we go. That's better. So what I would say there is, I'm just going to put my thing on silent because it keeps on going off. So have a look at that, De Burke. On the grounds of the price increasing, comma, and thanks to the new tax law, comma, we have had to put up our own prices. So when you are using this, feel free to try and create your own one. Actually, I might just see if you guys can do that now. I'll tell you what the answer is for this one over here. Okay, so the answer to A is this. Okay, that would have been the answer. So you just put it over there. Let's go again. I think what we'll do is, okay, we need to look at on the grounds of or on the grounds that. We need to think about thanks to something and owing to. Let's see if you guys can complete this paragraph, sentence or paragraph. Or a couple of sentences, actually. That would be the better way of putting it. Okay, so let's see how you guys do. Okay, so you've got on the grounds of or on the grounds that, thanks to and owing to. You can choose between thanks to and owing to. You could choose either or, but let's see if you guys can complete this sentence. You need to use at least two of them. So out of these three options, you only need to use two. Have a think about putting them in over here to complete this sentence. What do you guys go with? What do you guys want to go for? and then we will move on. So you've got on the grounds of, on the grounds that, thanks to, owing to, and the sentence itself is blank, the cost of food has gone up, and blank, the bad weather, we do not have enough food supplies. So I'll give you guys just maybe another minute, and then we'll move on to the next one. The next one, I think it's just more or less of trying to find certain things here, just to increase our own ability. I am going to give you guys the options to actually try and write your own things here. So Arena F is going to start off with on the grounds of that. If you've got that already, you don't need of. So Arena F, you just need to say on the grounds that the cost of food has gone up. So you don't need to include the of there. And the second one, and owing to the bad weather, yeah, so that's correct. So on the grounds is the first one, and owing to can be used for the second. So well done, Arena F. That makes like a lot of sense. Okay. I'm just going to introduce, we're just going to look at one more thing over here, and we'll see what you guys can do. And then we'll get into our activity. And it's a simple question. Which of the options below are alternatives to the word but? So that's the next one that we're going to look at. The book says, thanks to this stream and owing to new information, I can deal with because problem. Oh, really, 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 really close. Really close there, De Burke. So you've got the first part right. Thanks to this stream and owing to, I feel like you need an article here, the new, or owing to the new information, comma, I can deal with the problem of because. So well done there, De Burke. You are so close to getting that right. I'm going to say that's about that. You are about 85% of the way there, and that was a difficult sentence. So well done, De Burke. That was excellent work. You're really close to it. Okay. So let's look at the next one. Which of the options below are alternatives to the word but? Now we have looked at but quite a few times. Just tell me which ones you think are alternatives to the word but. So we've got A, B, we got C, we've got D, we've got E. And we've got F. Youssef, welcome to the lesson today. Thank you very much for joining. You've told me B. There's more than one. There's more than one. Which of the options below are alternatives to the word but? So there's more than one option. I still need to put F in though. There we go. So those are the many options over there. Can you guys tell me which of the words can you use? You've got 6. Okay, so you've got 6. Out of the 6, which ones can be used? Okay, so you're all saying though is an option, is another option to but. Okay, though as an option to but. And you guys would be right. Yes, Now, there are two more. Can you tell me the other two that can be used for the word but? What do you guys think? Okay, so okay, D. D. Yeah. Okay, so we've got a couple of answers for D, and you guys would be correct. Yes, D still is another option for but. So you now have one more. You now have one more. What do you guys think? Okay, so you got though, which is an option for but, still which is an option for but, which is the last one that we can use as an alternative to but. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you think it's in the interest of? Do you think it's due to? Or do you think it's still? No, sorry, not still. Except. That's it. Except. C. I'll give you. Ooh, let's see. Maybe C says De Burke. Okay, guys, if you agree with De Burke, just let me know in the live chat section. Maybe De Burke is correct. So let me know if you guys think De Burke is correct, and tell me that it is C. I'll give you 10 more seconds, and then I'll tell you what the answers are. And then we'll move in to see if we can complete some sentences. So Rena F agrees with De Burke that the answer is C. Well, I can tell you that the correct answers are E, C, and D are all correct. Okay, so you can say though, you can say except, and still. Okay, and all of them can mean or can have the same meaning, oops, as but. So the next thing is, now that we know our three options, which options do we use in the following sentences? Maybe we can use all of them. Sometimes maybe only one. So let's go with the first one. That's actually, I forgot to put the number on that one. B, well, the letter, and finally C. So A, though. So you're saying though the dog was tired, we went for a walk. Okay, yeah, that works. What about, did I put in B? Did I not put in B? I don't think I put B in. That's silly of me. Okay, right. Well, I went straight to C. B is over here. Okay, so we've got a bit of a strange order here. B is invisible. Yeah, I just realized. I thought I put B in. Okay, so we've got a strange order here. We've got A, C, B for some reason. So A, blank, the dog was tired. We went for a walk. De Burke thinks that the answer here is though. B, it's difficult. Blank, it was for the best. And C, we wanted to pay less, that there was no way we were going to get the guy down from £500. So I can confirm A is though. So that is correct. What about the other two? Let me know what you guys think about the other two. And that will take us closer to the end of today's lesson. I'm going to give you guys the chance to try and give some of your own examples now that you've had a chance to have a look at some of this language. So do let me know in the live chat what your proposed what you think your answers are. Arena F says B is still okay. So if B is still, that would make C accept. Well, let's see. Tabuk, do you agree? Do you agree with Arena F? Yusef, what about you? Do you agree with Arena F? Does that look like the... I'm slouching here. I need to stand up. Does that look like the correct answer? Yusef says B is... Yeah, it does mean but. All of them mean but. C is accept. Okay, so we've got A, which is though. So that's correct. B, which is still. E, which is accept. And of course, C is accept. Which means all are all mean but. Okay, well done, guys. So let's see if you guys can do the next challenge. You got accept, got still, you've got though, you've got on the grounds, that or of, you've got thanks to, and you've got owing to. Try and complete the sentence below. The sentences below. B. Okay, and you've got B. So with just those two sentences, let's see if you guys can complete those two sentences. You need to have a look at accept, still, though, on the grounds that, or of, and thanks to, or owing to. You've only got 4 options. Now, a lot of these sort of are very, well, can be replaced. Some not so much. Let's see what your answers are. And that will take us then towards the end of the lesson. As a reminder, tomorrow we're going to look at spelling. This is also going to be a bit of a pronunciation lesson because the spelling and pronunciation in English do not always work. In fact, a lot of the time, it doesn't work. So we are going to have a look at that tomorrow. And then Friday is going to be Christmas English. And we're going to look at, music English, and we'll look at some Christmas songs. So definitely join me for that. Let's see how you guys do. We've just got 5 minutes left of the 45-minute lesson here. You've got the options of except, still, though, on the grounds that, or on the grounds of, and thanks to, as well as owing to. We've got A, and then you've got B. So you've got blank of the price, we can't accept. Blank, we would have liked to. And B is blank, the poor weather. Blank, in New York, we have had to delay all flights. So let's see how you guys get on. Yiseth says, sorry, my connection is bad today. Not to worry, Yiseth. As long as you can watch, that's the main thing. Irina F says, on the grounds of the price, we can't accept, except we would have liked to. And DeBurke says, accept and then thanks to. So you are then saying, except for the price, we can't accept. Thanks to, we would have liked to. Oh, close, DeBurke. The first part could have worked, but thanks to isn't going to work with thanks to, because then it would have to be thanks to us. You'd first have to go thanks to us. We need to think about the pronouns. So thanks to, or owing to, us, them, her, him, and me. Okay, so those are the type of pronouns you need to use after using thanks to and owing to. But a really good attempt, a really good effort. Okay, answers. A, on the grounds is correct. Okay, so you can go with that, on the grounds. That is fine. Except, no, we're not going to go with except of the except of the price. You would have to change it slightly. We'd have to go with, okay, let me show you an alternative here. If you're going to use that at the start of the sentence, you might need to use the noun form. So with the exception of the price. So you could use it, but you need to change it to exception, okay? Debug. That's how you're going to get it to work. B, thanks to the poor weather, except in New York, we have had to delay all flights. Okay, we'll see about that in a moment. So going back to A, on the grounds of the price, we can't accept A1. I'm going to put A2. You could have used a few, though would be the best one in this category. B, yeah, thanks to or owing to, and what's your other one? E, except. Yeah, you could go with except for B. So those are the answers for A and B. Thank you very much for joining me today. Hope you've had a good lesson. Yes, debug, that works. Thanks to and except. So thank you for joining me today. Make sure you like and subscribe the video. I will now upload the description to this video with the correct links, and I will see you guys tomorrow at the same time. So take care. Debug, thank you very much for your input today. You too, Yiseth, and you as well, Arena F. Thanks, have a nice evening, and take care to all of you. So thank you, and bye for now.